Paris, France.
I'm Luca Dettori, I'm from Italy.
Hey, my name is Marc Bayard and I'm from Spain.
Marcus Petunia, Carnaval, Norway.
Hi, I'm Riccardo Di Vincenzo, I'm from Trapani, Italy.
Hey, my name is Andy, I'm from Spain.
Simon Hemla, Frankfurt, Germany.
My name is Diego Silva, I'm from Santiago, Chile.
My name is Felipe Garcia, I'm from Argentina, Buenos Aires.
My name is Francisco Souza from Portugal.
On a gorgeous Wednesday afternoon, we welcome you to the brand new Lemoy Field Turf here on the campus at Post University in Waterbury, Connecticut. It is the home opener for the five-time defending CACC champions, the Post University men's soccer team, as they will take on Southern New Hampshire University out of the Northeast 10 Conference after their Cinderella run to the NE10 championship last season. And with that, we welcome you upstairs inside to the broadcast booth. Griffin Cass on hand. Thrilled you're with us here on a gorgeous afternoon for some soccer. Post University coming off of the Wilmington Invitational, where they won one and they tied in one, beating AIC on September 5th, 1-0. And then they tied against Adelphi University 1-1. For SNHU, they are coming off of a dominating season opener versus Malloy University, where they won 5-0. As they are head coached by Josh Taylor in his 10th year, and for the Eagles, it is Ted Haley in his 20th season as a head coach here for the Post University men's soccer team. Post is eyeing their 6th consecutive CACC championship this year, an unprecedented run by this squad, and they commence their home slate here against the Penmen from Manchester, New Hampshire. Last year for SNHU, they went 10-6-4 overall, 4-5-1 in conference play, and again they were the 7th seed in the NE10 tournament, and then went all the way to the championship game before losing to Franklin Pierce University for the Eagles last year. 13-2-6 overall, 9-0-2 in conference play, earning their 6th consecutive CACC championship. The Eagles and the Penmen last year both lost to Franklin Pierce University in postseason play. The Eagles lost to them in the round of 16 in the NCAA tournament 3-0. And again, like I mentioned, SNHU, they lost to Franklin Pierce in the NE10 conference championship. So here we go. We're ready for the home opener of the 2024 Post University men's soccer campaign. About to have a moment of silence here for the tragic events that happened on September 11th, 2001. 13th all-time matchup between the Penmen and the Eagles is underway. The Eagles 2-8-2 all-time against SNHU. The last matchup came on September 6, 2023 in a 2-2 tie. As we take a look at who is in net for both squads, for the Penmen, it is Preston Neal, the senior, in the game against Malloy in their season opener. He only had to make one save. Again, no goals allowed in the 5-0 victory. And for the Eagles, in nets is the sophomore from Paris, France, Leopold Dufont. Has some big shoes to fill this year after Soren Jensen had a spectacular year in net last year for the Eagles, helping them secure their 5th consecutive CACC championship. The backs playing catch here for the Penmen. It goes back to the keeper, Neal, and he will set things up. And Eagles in the orange uniforms. The Penmen are in the dark blue uniforms. Penmen right to left, Eagles left to right. Again, so glad you're with us here at Lemoy Field. Griffin Castle on hand for the post-university men's soccer home opener. Martin Zapata with a nice ball, and it is vacuumed in by Dufont. Dufont so far, taking a look at his numbers, has only allowed 1 goal in, made 2 saves in a Wilmington Invitational. That happened last week. Again, some late scratches here for the Eagles. They are going to be without the services of one of the 2 captains here for post. Felix Nassen, the defender, was just named the CACC Defender of the Week, played 180 minutes in the 2 games at the Wilmington Invitational. And they will also be without the services of number 23, Matias Milagres, the sophomore forward from Brazil. So 2 late scratches here for the Eagles. Going to have to try and get the non-conference victory without those 2 players. And the Penmen look to take advantage of the absence from an elite defender here in Division II soccer, Felix Nassen, one of the 2 captains here. Marcus Botungi tried to get the takeaway there for the Eagles, and now SNHU with it. Coming here on the near side is Rafa Escobedo, as he tried to bend one in, and we'll have our first corner kick of the afternoon. It will take place in the left corner. Number 7, Escobedo, will take it, the graduate student from Spain. Or, pardon me, he will not take it. Martin Zapata, the sophomore from Spain, a midfielder, to take the first corner kick of the game here for SNHU. The whistle sounds, he bends one in, and the Eagles break it up. Looking to move it up the pitch here, Francisco Sosa closing in on the ball. And he takes it to midfield. A flurry of moves, and he sends it towards the middle. A beautiful feed to Luis Rodriguez, and now the Eagles moving it into the attacking zone for the first time here in the first half. We'll back it back out to midfield and share the ball. Ricardo DiVincenzo with a nice feed to Luca Dottoli, was just named the CACC Player of the Week. Sends a nice ball towards the middle, broken up by SNHU. And a long ball down to DiVincenzo. Malvin Blah here, number 13 in blue, with a nice touch. And Dottoli gets taken down, and a foul is called. That will go against Alex Pons, and a nice friendly exchange between Pons and Dottoli after the whistle. Gets it right back. It is worked back to Dufont. Felipe Garcia, one of the 2 captains here, number 4. Santiago Palacios. Dottoli, nice give and go. Palacios lost his footing, and it will go out of play and a throw in here for SNHU. pass. Danny Gonzalez works it back. Haroon Conte. Escobedo. Liam Evans with a nice ball. Sends it all the way to the left corner. Tracked down by Philip Herman, who had a goal against Malloy in the 5-0 victory in their season opener. That's a nice shot. Wide right. Oh! Major highlight for SNHU, and they strike first here in the first half. Did not see who scored that, but we'll get that for you in just a moment. So they give the goal to the graduate student from Spain, Danny Gonzalez. What an assist by Alejo Caceres. Sent that to the far post, and Gonzalez did the rest. 1-0 Penmen. SNHU with their 6th goal of the season. They break the seal not even 6 minutes into the first half. That is Gonzalez's first goal of the season, his first point. 2 points now in the year for number 20. Alejo Caceres now with his 2nd assist of the year, his 2nd point. They also award an assist to Rafa Escobedo. Escobedo. Pass was deflected there by Luca Dottoli. Palacios tracks it down, number 3 in orange, and they'll just let it roll out of play. They get a foul just now on SNHU. The Eagles look to move it up the pitch. It goes to Felipe Garcia. Malvin Blah, takeaway here for SNHU. They look to put one more up on the board, and a pass or a shot. Either way, wide left of the net and out of play. Palacios near side. Looking for Dottoli. And the pass will go back to Conte. 22 in blue. Evans. Back to Conte. Conte with a nice ball. DiVincenzo there for the Eagles. Keeps it in play to Dottoli. The takeaway here from Gonzalez. Looks to lead Herman, and he hits it out of play there against DiVincenzo. Or did they say that Herman was out of play? I believe that is the call. Yeah, so Herman was out of bounds there. And it'll be a goal kick here for Dufont and the Eagles. 35-45 remaining here in the first half. And if you're just tuning in, Penmen strike first with a beautiful assist. And Danny Gonzalez, number 20 in blue, was able to finish off the play and put it into the back of the net. And 13th all-time matchup here between the Penmen and the Eagles. Eagles 2-8-2 all-time against SNHU. A non-conference matchup here on the beautiful, new and improved Lemoy Field turf. SNHU representing the NE10. Post University representing the CACC, 5-time defending CACC champions, eyeing their 6th consecutive conference title here in 2024. And we have a player down for the Penmen. That was Philip Herman, I believe, that hit the turf, but able to come back up to his feet. So a foul goes against Post. 34-58. The clock is stopped here. Gabriel Castro. Conte with it. Sworn by 3 different Eagles, and Eagles get the takeaway. Conte. Totoli. Beautiful ball. Eagles look to move up the pitch, and they have some momentum coming here. That is broken up by Castro. Zapata, Escobedo, back to the keeper for Neal. Sends a long ball towards midfield on the far sideline. That'll go out of play. Last touch by Malvin Blah, the graduate student. 13 in blue, and a throw in for Post on the far sideline. Eagles couldn't keep it in play. It'll be a throw in for SNHU. Evans, Escobedo, and Conte, the backs here for SNHU. And that one goes up the middle, a nice ball. Castro now to Caceres, and he is sworn by multiple Eagles. Totoli getting in there, the CACC Player of the Week last week, number 10. Evans, Conte, and Escobedo working very nicely here in the back. Goes back to Neal, and the Eagles will press up. Totoli and Sosa charging in. Evans breaks it towards the middle. Conte looks to send a long ball, and he goes on the ground to Gonzalez. Gonzalez feeds Zapata, broken up by Felipe Garcia. And Conte goes back to Neal. No shots on goal yet for Post. 1 for SNHU. They were able to connect on that one shot on goal. And that was Danny Gonzalez, number 20 for SNHU, to get his first goal and his first points of the year. Goes up to Blah. Momentum here for SNHU. Towards the middle. A shot and a score. Martin Zapata goes to the upper 90, and it is 2-0 SNHU. Zapata's first goal of the year, his 3rd point, and an auspicious start to this first half for Southern New Hampshire University. Martin Zapata, a sophomore from Spain, makes it 2-0 SNHU, and the Eagles with a steep mountain to climb here early in this first half. Takeaway, Zapata. Herman. Palacios might have gone away with a whistle there as he pulled on the shorts of Zapata as he was trying to break free towards the box. Yeah, I'm totally with Josh Taylor and the coaching staff here for SNHU. How did the officials not see that grab on the shorts? It seemed pretty obvious and blatant. So the Eagles get away with one there. Rodriguez, the theft. And a penman slow to get up. That's Alex Pons, but he's back up on his feet. Castro will boot that one out of play, throw in for the Eagles on the far side. 15 minutes gone here in this first half. If you're just tuning in, Penman up 2-0. 2 shots on goal with 2 goals to show for it. And Eagles without Felix Notson. Number 5, a captain here for post, a defender. Was just named the CACC Defender, or Defensive Player of the Week, I should say. And the Eagles are feeling his absence here in this first half. DiVincenzo, a nice touch to Tolley. They try to get the give and go, but it is broken up by Castro. Herman. Conte. 28:45 remaining here in this first half. Conte, Escobedo, and Evans look to work together here for SNHU. Escobedo, near side, back to Conte. Josh Taylor, the head coach here for SNHU, telling his guys to catch your breath, settle down, calm down. Evans playing catch here with Conte. Conte with a nice ball towards Malvin Blah, and the header is broken up and knocked out of play there by DiVincenzo. Conte, line drive ball. Tolley with the header toward midfield, broken up by Evans. Gonzalez with a goal here in this one, sends it back, and now they go over to Escobedo on the near side. Conte. Evans, midfield. Rodriguez goes to the far side and gets right back. They try and get the give and go, and a foul is called I believe on Castro. It goes against SNHU. A crossing ball, hierarching. Palacios controls it. Works it back to DiVincenzo. Totally with a nice touch and a shove in the back, and that will be a foul on Escobedo. Keeper Neal. Escobedo. Sosa was charging in. Detoli closes out on Escobedo. They've been battling all game, Detoli and Escobedo. And a shove to the ground. Starting to get a little chippy out here. That is Castro on the turf. And Castro does not take the help from Detoli, trying to help him up off of the turf. Definitely starting to get a little chippy here. And Castro and Detoli dap up right there and make amends. .44:40 remaining here in the first half. It has been all SNHU here in the 13th all-time matchup between the two programs. Dupont. Pass. Wide right of Palacios, and it will be a throw in here for SNHU on the near side. Detoli the takeaway. Marcus Botung, you haven't said his name too much here in this one. Sends it over to the far side. And the Eagles, they really have not had it in their attacking zone for the majority of this first half. The pace has been controlled by SNHU. These backs for SNHU, very strong. Strong upper bodies, strong lower bodies. And they've controlled that part of the field exceptionally. And the Eagles find a way to break it across these backs from SNHU. The Eagles have been playing at the Penmen's mercy all first half. 23 minutes remaining here in the first half. See a few substitutions possibly getting loose on that SNHU sideline. Herman tracks it down near side, bends one towards the middle, broken up by Garcia. Pass to Detoli. Detoli gets hit to the ground, and it'll be last touch by number 10 in orange. Escobedo and Detoli have been grappling all first half. Escobedo has done an impeccable job on the CACC Player of the Week. Evans. Ball goes to the far corner. Blah tries to track it down, and he runs out of room. As you see some substitutions getting set to come in here for the Penmen. Number 8, Tyler Kraft, and number 12, Martin Fuentes. Caceres sends a nice ball to the far post, and it is controlled by Dufont. And the Eagles move it up the pitch with numbers. Sosa has it taken away. Gonzalez, Brazilian. Blah tries to track it down, and Felipe Garcia will let it go out of play. We have our first substitutions into the game here. Martin Fuentes, who had 3 points against Malloy, comes in here, number 12 in blue, and number 8, Tyler Kraft, the junior from New Hampshire, will come onto the pitch. Gonzalez and Blah will sub out. Gonzalez get a breather, and a dangerous situation there for the Eagles. Zapata nearly almost just had his second goal of the afternoon. What a play. Caceres elastic there, sends one to the far post. The header is saved. Dufont right there. And he tells his teammates to just calm down here. 19:25 remaining here in the first half. It's been all SNHU here in this first half of play. Again, was the number 7 seed in the 2023 NE10 tournament, and made their way all the way to the championship game before losing to Franklin Pierce University. The Eagles lost to Franklin Pierce in the round of 16 in the NCAA tournament last season. Palacios crashes in, and a foul is called on Palacios. Josh Taylor and the coaching staff here for SNHU is pleading for a card as we get some substitutions coming out onto the pitch for the Eagles. First substitutions of the game. Get a plethora of substitutions coming in here. Number 17, Nathan Tao, onto the pitch. Also getting set to come in, Gabriel Delgado, as well as Glenn Kliss, the freshman, number 19. Number 6, Lucas Glade, all getting set to come out onto the field here for the Eagles. They won't be able to sub in just yet. Escobedo towards the middle, and he's broken up. A header from the Eagles. Zapata accelerates, hits on the brakes, and has it taken away from the other number 10 on the pitch. Tyler Kraft, the substitution, has that one hit out of play there by Detoli. Throw in for SNHU on the far side. 17:40 remaining here in the first half. All SNHU in the first 45 minutes of play. Evans, Conte, Castro, back to Evans at midfield. Evans, surveying, lofting one. Broken up by Garcia, and he'll send it back towards midfield. Alex Pons controls it and works it back to Evans. The backs will settle it down here for SNHU. Conte looks upfield. Sends that one to the far corner. Tracked down by Simone Hemler, but he has it taken away. And they're grappling for it in that far corner. 16:50 remaining in the first half. And we will have our second corner of the game. Both of these corners coming from SNHU. There's a shot, broken up towards the middle, goes out of play. And the substitutions for the Eagles will come out onto the pitch. Bliss, Glade, and Delgado. All coming out onto the field for post. Silva, Rodriguez, and Bayard will all sub out for post with 15:49 remaining in the first half. Again, so glad you're with us. You're at Post University in Waterbury, Connecticut for the men's soccer team's home opener in the 2024 campaign, coming off of the Wilmington Invitational where they won one against AIC and then tied against Adelphi. They beat AIC on Thursday, tied against Adelphi on Saturday. Both goals in that invitational was scored by the graduate student number 10, Luca Dottoli, who was just named CACC Player of the Week, but he's been very quiet here today against this SNHU team. Charlie Preuss getting set to come on here for SNHU, as well as Chus Ortega. Looks like Garcia, we've got some spillage coming out from his nostril. Otungi looks like he will come out for Garcia. So both of the two captains here, two defenders for the Eagles, Felipe Garcia and Felix Nassin, off of the pitch on the sidelines. And again, Nassin inactive here today, and Garcia has got some blood coming from the nose. And he will get that cleaned up, and we resume play with 15:15 remaining in this first half. And a tackle there and a foul is called against Zapata, charging in there against Delgado. Tau hits that one out of play. Substitutions coming out onto the pitch here for SNHU. Preuss coming on, number 17 in blue. And a throw in here for Escobedo. Philip Herman will take a seat for SNHU. Escobedo to toss in. Kraft has Glade on his hip, and Glade taps that one out of play. Thrown into Preuss. Tau is on his hip. Towards the middle. That's a beautiful ball. Eagles close in. A shot on net. Oh! Preuss could not get there for the center ball, and the Eagles dodge a bullet. And Garcia quickly back out onto the pitch. Excellent job by the athletic training staff for the Eagles to get Garcia quickly out onto the field. He'll take out Sosa. Under 14 minutes to play in this first half. Penmen 2, Eagles 0. In the home opener for Post, the 5-time defending CACC champions, eyeing their 6th consecutive conference title here in 2024. Eagles have not gotten a shot on goal. Preston Neal has just been hanging out in that box for SNHU. Nice action there, broken up by DiVincenzo. Can the Eagles move it up the pitch? They have not been able to do so all game until now. Diego Righi, near corner, tries to send it towards the middle, broken up by Escobedo. And hallelujah here, Eagles. This is really the first time they've been able to settle it down on this side of the pitch. Detoli, can they keep it here and play at their own pace? DiVincenzo sends one back to Dufont. 12:45 remaining here in the first half. Can the Eagles make some noise and get some momentum heading into halftime? Detoli, broken up. Conte hits that one up towards the clouds. And Garcia with a header. Zapata. And the momentum quickly broken up by SNHU. Nice ball towards the far corner. Fuentes tries to track it down. And I believe that was Bayart. Breaking it up. No, that was DiVincenzo, pardon me. Handball. Goes off of the hand there of Ortega. Delgado. Garcia. Hemler, far side. Taps it to Glade and gets it right back. Delgado has Tao on the near side. He sends one over to him. Tao settles it down. Detoli. Detoli saying, where is the foul? Nice play there by Zapata. Kraft. What a tackle. Hemler with the theft. 10:38 to play here in the first half. Eagles trying to garner some momentum here going into halftime. They look outmatched, and they've been outplayed here in this first half by the Penmen from SNHU. Righi. The Eagles trying to move it up the pitch here with some nice momentum. That one is broken up. It goes to Neal, and he catches the ball. We are under 10 minutes to play in the first half. Conte with it. Goes back to Neal. Neal, who has not had to work at a frequent clip here in this first half. A nice line drive ball goes to Garcia. He fields it off with the chest. Sends it to Detoli. Here comes the Eagles. Thrown over and an offsides. Right idea there, but Fliss gets called for being offsides and a clear call for the official. And it'll be a goal kick here for Preston Neal, the senior keeper from Windham, New Hampshire, wearing number 0. misses Righi. It goes back to Conte, and he works it back to the keeper. 8.5 remaining in the first half. Winding things down here in this first 45 minutes of play. SNHU with 4 shots on goal and 2 goals to show for it. Eagles have not gotten a shot off against Neal. Two corner kicks here for SNHU, 0 for post. Forget about getting a shot on goal. Eagles have not been able to garner any total shots. 5 total shots for SNHU. 4 shots on goal. That one broken up, intercepted by Pons. Hits it up to Zapata. 7:40 remaining here in the first half. Winding things down here in the first half of play. Eagles home opener here in the 2024 campaign and the 13th all-time matchup here against SNHU out of the NE10, a Cinderella run in 2023 to the NE10 championship as a 7th seed. They were defeated by Franklin Pierce University. Josh Taylor in his 10th year as a head coach here for the Penmen. Ted Haley in his 20th season as a head coach for Post. The tap and a shove in the back there. Pons on Botungi. Botungi slow to get up off of the turf, and we resume play. Detoli to Au. Goes between the legs of Escobedo, and Righi works it back to Detoli. Can the Eagles get one into the back of the net before we hit halftime? Substitution coming in here for Post. That will be number 11, Paul Ludwig, as he sees his first action into this one. A midfielder, a senior from Germany. And it appears as if Detoli, the CACC Player of the Week last week, is going to get a breather to end this first half. Six minutes to play here in the first 45 minutes. Goal kick here for Neal. And we will tap it to Liam Evans, number 18 in blue. A line drive kick, fielded by Garcia. Looks like a shortstop there on the diamond. And a foul called on Zapata on Botungi. And it certainly got a lot more chippy here in the second half of this first half than it was in the first half of the first half. A nice ball to number 17 in orange. And he picks it up, sends it towards the middle for Fliss, the freshman. It goes back towards the middle. Botungi, the tap. It goes back to Au. Pardon me, and he works it back towards Delgado. Gets it right back. Foul. And the SNHU bench and Josh Taylor specifically flabbergasted at the play, or at the call, I should say, from the official. I think the officials are trying to tidy this one up a little bit. They're getting a little more tight with their calls, trying to get some control over the physicality here in this one. A nice ball towards the box, broke it up. A beautiful play by Evans, and he sends it back to midfield. Zapata charges in and looks to move it up the pitch. Numbers here. Fuentes, what a play! The sliding play there by Dufont breaks up the transition action there for SNHU. 4:15 remaining in the first half. 2-0 Penmen. Ludwig. Broken up. Tyler Kraft with a nice play. Zapata, now Ludwig controls it. Sends it over to Hendler on the far side. Righi is all alone here on the near sideline. It try to go to Fliss, and it's broken up by the Penmen. Castro with it, and they'll work it back to Neal. 3.5 to play in the first half. Escobedo. Zapata pulling on the shirt of Botungi. And a card is called on Zapata, and Josh Taylor irate at the call. He's like, where was that card when Zapata was pulling on, or when Zapata's shorts were being pulled on? Yeah, so Josh Taylor is conveying to the official several minutes ago when Zapata's shorts were being pulled down that there wasn't a yellow card, and then Zapata pulls on the shirt of Botungi and they award him a yellow card. Taylor certainly has a point there. He said it should have been yellow, yellow. And telling that both players should have gotten a yellow card on the 2 instances. Zapata is awarded 1, but the Eagles were not awarded 1 when his shorts were being pulled down. 2.5 to play in the first half. The Eagles are throwing on the far side in the attacking zone. Delgado charges, fires a boot, and it sails way above the goal. A field goal there for Delgado. Two minutes to play in the first half. Eagles just now able to get their first shot. A total shot. So 5-1 in total shots, SNHU. It is caught by Neal. 80 seconds remaining here in the first half. SNHU has been able to control the pace here in this first half. Looking like the superior team.
1 minute remaining in the first half.
Escobedo. Zapata the touch. It goes back to Conte. That one's hit out of play. Throw in for the Eagles on the near side. 45 seconds remaining in the first half. Hemler, can he track it down? Runs out of room. 30 seconds. Throw in for SNHU on the far side. Ten seconds away from the 10-second countdown. And that will do it for the first 45 minutes of play. All SNHU as we head to halftime. They lead it 2-0 here at Lemoy Field. We'll be back after halftime. Don't go anywhere. welcome you back here to Lemoy Field on the campus here at Post University in Waterbury, Connecticut. Getting ready for the start of the second half here between the Penmen and the Eagles. Penmen lead at 2-0 as we take a look at our first half stats. 4 assists for Southern New Hampshire in the first half, 0 for the Eagles. Total shots 5-1 in favor of Southern New Hampshire. Shots on goal 3-0 SNHU. Corners 2 for the Penmen, 0 for the Eagles. A lot of fouls, however, for SNHU in that first half, 10-3 in that category. As we are getting ready for the start of the second half, as we welcome you back upstairs inside to the broadcast booth. Griffin Castle in hand, we welcome you back to the home opener for the 2024 men's soccer season here at Post. The 5-time defending CACC champions have a lot of work here to do in the next 45 minutes of this contest. Down 2-0. Penmen have outplayed the Eagles pretty much in every category you could think of. Looking like the superior team here on this gorgeous Wednesday afternoon in Waterbury, Connecticut. All right, Eagles will be moving from right to left to start this second half. Penmen will be moving from left to right. As welcome you back here, Grumpy Castle on hand. So glad you're with us. 13th all-time matchup between Penmen and the Eagles. Eagles 2-8-2 all time against Southern New Hampshire University. Last matchup came on September 6th, 2023, a 2-2 tie. Eagles' third game of the year, coming off of the Wilmington Invitational, where they won the first game against AIC 1-0 and then tied against Adelphi on Saturday 1-1. Second game of the year here for Southern New Hampshire University. They defeated Malloy University 5-0 on Thursday, a night game. And here we go, second half. Getting ready to be underway. And the Eagles without the CACC defensive player of the week last week, Felix Nassen. Inactive here today, and they're definitely feeling the absence of his presence. Len Fliss, the freshman, will get the start here in the second half. He's got it here at midfield. And the second half is underway. 45 minutes remaining. Can the Eagles come up with a different outcome here in the second half than the first half? You can outplay it in every category in that first half. The Penmen just look so superior. As Martin Fuentes is getting the start here. Delgado getting the start here in the second half, as well as Tao going to the far side. SNHU moving it up the field. Philip Herman with an angle, shoots. Oh, and it hits the post. Golden opportunity there for SNHU to get their third goal of the game at the start of the second half. Luca Detoli, the CACC player of the week last week with it. They've done a nice job containing him, and Liam Evans with the takeaway, and he knocks that one out of play. Hemler. Danny Gonzalez closes out, had the first goal here in this one. Martin Zapata had the other goal for the Penmen. Fuentes. Zapata closing in, and a nice tackle there by Delgado. Garcia lofts one to the far side for Detoli. And he tries to put the shake and bake move on. Somehow got out of that straitjacket. 42-45 remaining here in regulation. throwing for posts in their defensive side of the pitch. Toss into the freshman Fliss. Did not get the start here in this one, but he starts here in the second half. Delgado, same thing for him. Didn't start in this one. Starting in the second half, goes back to Dufont, the sophomore keeper. He sent the nice ball over to number 16 in orange, Hemler. And he has that one taken away momentarily. Felipe Garcia, one of the two captains here, shares to Delgado. Totally looks to get the give and go, and it is taken away. A nice play by Zapata. He's been all over the pitch here in this one. You can tell that SNHU knows about Luca Detoli. They've had him on their radar this whole match. Goes back to Dufont, and he's gonna let that one sail out of play, so he can get a goal kick here. Under 41 minutes remaining here in regulation. A 2-0 lead for the Penmen, trying to spoil the post men's soccer home opener here in 2024. Hemler, near side, fields it off of the chest, caps it up to Botungi. Now it's Fliss, the freshman. Looks to get the give and go. And a takeaway there by Gonzalez, who had the first goal here in this one. Goes out of play. Last touch by the Eagles, so it'll be a throw in here. Alec Pons, the defender, tosses in. They say last touch off SNHU. To the dismay of the Penmen bench. Dufont to Au. Under 40 minutes remaining here in regulation. Detoli grappling with Conte, and Conte wins the battle. And a foul. And it looks like Conte and Detoli share some words after the whistle. And got very chippy in the second half of that first half. Top-tier teams in their respective conferences again. SNHU made a Cinderella run in the NE10 tournament last fall. They were the number 7 seed entering the tournament and found themselves in the championship game and lost to Franklin Pierce University. Post won the CACC for the 5th consecutive time last year, lost to Franklin Pierce as well in the round of 16 in the NCAA tournament. Teams will commence their conference play on September 21st, so Saturday. Botungi taps it back. Hemler. Takeaway. Herman hits it up the pitch. Fuentes, nice defense there from DiVincenzo. A nice ball. Fliss. And offsides. Eagles' next matchup will be against number 1 ranked Franklin Pierce University. this upcoming Sunday at 6 p.m. And for SNHU, they'll play in their next game against another CACC opponent, Jefferson University, on Saturday, September 14th. Zapata fires a strike and scores! Second goal of the game for the sophomore from Spain, Martin Zapata. 3-0 Penmen with 36:44 remaining in regulation. Zapata now the leader in points for this SNHU team, 5 points on the year with 2 goals and an assist. 2 goals here today for Zapata. Hemler taken away by Danny Gonzalez, who had the first goal here in this one. Zapata knocked down to the turf, and the SNHU bench wanted a foul on that one. They do not get it. That one tapped to the far side corner. Tao tries to keep it in, to no avail. 35:20 remaining here in this second half. A 3-0 lead for SNHU. Have had control of the game the whole way through. Zapata with 2 goals, Gonzalez with 1. And they are well on their way to spoiling the home opener, and the field goal is good. As we get a substitution in here, actually 2 substitutions for posts. Righi and Silva will check back in. Delgado will sub out. Garcia goes to Hemler. Hemler's got Botungi, tries to tap it over to Sosa. And that one hit out of play by Pons. Zapata, who's been the player of the game, able to settle it down there, taken away there by Hemler. Sends it up to the freshman Fliss, and he's trying to get the angle, looking to turn the corner. And he stopped in his tracks, and he works it back to Sosa. Gonzalez with some nice physical play, grappling with Sosa right there, and it'll be a throw-in for Fliss and the Eagles. No, Fliss will not take it. It'll be Hemler to toss in. Total shots, SNHU 8, post 1. Botungi pumped it, feeds it. Detoli settles it down, sends it over to Tao. he gets it right back to the CACC Player of the Week last week. Tries to bend one in, a nice pass. Sosa. Shot wouldn't have counted anyways. It was offsides on the Eagles. Now 3 times the Eagles have been offsides to the Penmen's 1. Looking at the fouls, SNHU 10, post 4. 1 yellow card here for SNHU, 0 for post. And a nice boot all the way downfield from Neal. And a header to midfield. Dottoli, met by 2, gets tackled right there. No whistle. Dottoli is shaken up on the turf. And you're holding your breath right now if you're an Eagle fan, hoping that the CACC Player of the Week last week is okay. He's able to get up to his feet. It appears as if he is fine. He's able to jog it off. They lead the ball for Herman. It was last touch by Garcia. Under 32 minutes remaining in regulation. And the Eagles get some momentum here. Again, it has been all SNHU. They've controlled the pace. They've controlled the momentum, and they'll have a throw in here on the near side of the quarter. Pons to trigger. Castro hits that one out of play. And we get a substitution coming in here for post. That'll be Lucas Glade, the junior from Germany. He'll come out onto the pitch here for Dottoli, and after Dottoli got knocked to the turf, he's going to get a breather here. Blah and Tyler Kraft getting set to sub in here for the Penmen. Hemler. Sosa tried to turn the corner, but he got it taken away from Pons. Sarah's shot and a block and a deflection out of play by Dufon. A sensational save by the sophomore from France. We are under 30 minutes to play here in regulation. It'll be a corner kick. Third corner of the game, the third for SNHU, and they'll just tap it in right to Zapata. Saris just a bit outside. Dangerous play there for the Eagles. They're able to keep it in play. And Tao, maybe some serendipity here for post. Herman, far side. Doesn't have any numbers, but he bends one towards the middle, and it's vacuumed in by Leopold. Zapata works it back to Evans, and Evans will go to the keeper, Neal. 28-25 remaining in regulation, a 3-0 lead for the Penmen here in the home opener for post. Total shots 9 for SNHU, only 1 for post. Shots on goal 5-0 SNHU. As much credit as you got to give to Martin Zapata and the rest of the forwards, you have to give the same amount of credit to these backs. For SNHU, they've really been able to control this part of the field, haven't allowed the Eagles to get it into their attacking zone at a frequent rate here in this one. Shouting out Conte, Evans, Escobedo. All three of them have been spectacular here on that side of the field for the Penmen. 27 and a half to play in regulation. We'll get some subs coming out onto the pitch here. Kraft and Blah will sub out onto the field here for SNHU. Bayard, Palacios come out onto the pitch for posts. Emler and Sosa to get a breather. Emler's played the entire game here today, so he's finally able to get a breather. Gonzalez and Fuentes will head to the bench for the Penmen. Pons, feed, Kraft, eludes his defender, and it goes back to Castro, who sends a nice ball to the near side corner for Blah. He's able to track it down. Nice ball movement here from SNHU. And a strike towards the middle. Herman tried to get a shot off. He's in the box. Josh Taylor conveying to his guys what a possession. They wanted a foul there in the box, and it appears that Dufont is on the turf and in some pain. Clock stopped at 25:51. So Dufont able to come to his feet. So Dufont is okay. A great sign for Eagles fans, and Tao sends one towards the middle. Glade could not control it. Escobedo sends a high arcing ball towards the box. Garcia headers it to Dufont. And we're at 25 and a half remaining in regulation. A 3-0 lead for the Penmen here in the 2024 home opener for Post, the 13th all-time matchup between these two squads. Penmen are well on their way to getting their 9th victory all-time against the Eagles. Mark Bayard taking on multiple defenders. Righi. Palacios, Bayard. Bayard bends one in. The one-timer from Botungi was deflected. And it will go to midfield for DiVincenzo as he headers it. Headers it one more time, and it goes off of the head there of Silva. And over to Palacios on the far side. Bends one in. Header by Conte. Settled down by Zapata. There's a nice ball towards the middle. Broken up there by Pons. What a play. And it'll be Preston Neal to vacuum it in and settle it down here for SNHU. Tao with a nice header. here for Neal. Sends a lofting ball. Garcia with a nice header. And a foul. Silva, the senior, number 18 in orange, the culprit. We are under 23 minutes remaining in regulation. A 3-0 lead for the Penmen. There's not been any point here in the match where the Eagles have looked like the superior team. It's been all Penmen from the very start. Escobedo. Garcia. Herman hesitates, fires, scores! Herman with his second goal of the year, and it is 4-0 Penmen with 22-19 remaining in regulation. Herman had one of the 5 goals against Malloy in the season opener, and he's got one of the 4 here today against the Eagles. Nice give and go, or no, not a give and go, but a nice feed. Rodriguez fires one to Palacios on the far side. We're under 22 minutes to play in regulation. A 4-0 lead for the Penmen. A dominant showing here from SNHU, who went on a Cinderella run in the NE10 tournament last year. Finished the regular season as a 7 seed, marched their way all the way to the NE10 championship as they lost to Franklin Pierce University. And they're looking for bigger and better things here in 2024, and boy, do they have a squad here in Josh Taylor's 10th year. Again, like we've alluded to throughout the broadcast, no Felix Nasson here today for the Eagles, was just named the CACC Defensive Player of the Week. But nonetheless, what a showing here today by the SNHU Penmen. Dominating from the very start. Just have played such a sound game of soccer. They've controlled it the whole way. The pace has been on their side. Glade tries to bend one towards the middle, and a shot right there by Righe is swallowed up by Preston Neal. Rodriguez, Silva. 19:45 remaining in regulation. The comeback looks a little bit too steep to climb with this amount of time left. And being at a 4-goal deficit, there's a shot, and it's deflected. I believe that was Herman with the deflection. Yeah, so the comeback here for the Eagles looks a little bit too steep of a mountain to climb as we get some substitutions coming out onto the pitch here for SNHU. But really feels like for the Eagles in the last 19 minutes of this one, just get some momentum going into the next match. Again, they got a big match coming up against number 1 Franklin Pierce University. They lost to them in the round of 16 in the NCAA tournament last year. So they'll be able to see those guys at 6 p.m. this upcoming Sunday. All about just getting some momentum here for that game, it appears. Too big of a deficit with not enough time here in this one. And taking in consideration how well the Penmen have played here today. And they have just been on their game. They brought their A game here to Waterbury, Connecticut. Looking like a team that is going to be a force in the NE10 once again here in 2024. Blah has a breakaway, hesitates, fires, and scores. Another goal for SNHU. It's 5-0. And the Penmen just pouring it on here in the home opener. 17-19 remaining. They've got a 5-0 lead. John McCarthy seeing his first minutes coming out onto the pitch here, number 15 for SNHU. Brendan Spackman coming out onto the pitch here for Luis Rodriguez. Looking at SNHU, who's contributed to putting balls in the back of the net. Martin Zapata with 2, Herman with 1, Blah with the previous one, and Gonzalez had the first one. Here today, just a dominant showing from SNHU in all facets of the game. Under 17 minutes remaining. They award the assist right there to Castro on the Blah goal. Blah had a goal in the 5-0 victory against Malloy. If SNHU is able to hang on, and it appears as if they are going to do just that. This is going to be the first loss against a team other than Franklin Pierce University since 2022 for the Eagles. Just an annihilation here today by the Penmen from the very start. 15:45 remaining in regulation. Okay, Griffin Cast on hand, so glad you've been able to tune in on this gorgeous Wednesday afternoon. An obliteration here today by the Penmen. Can come up with all the different adjectives for the dominance here today that they've put on. happy bus ride home. Going back to New Hampshire for the Penmen. Bench is being emptied for both squads as we have reached the waning minutes here in this one. The outcome pretty much decided. A masterclass here today by SNHU. 14:45 remaining in regulation. They are grappling for it right at midfield. That is Spackman for the Eagles involved. Delgado and Ali Guard getting set to come in here for posts. It'll go back to Neal. He'll send a ground ball right towards McCarthy. Conte, line drive kick, intended for Blah, broken up, and hit out of play there by post. A tackle and a foul by Lucas Glade with 13:50 remaining in regulation, and it appears that Conte is in some pain there on the turf. And the clock stopped at 13:40. So Conte back up on his feet. Appears that he's okay. Good sign there for Penmen fans. He's been spectacular. Lee Evans and Escobedo have controlled the backfield here today for SNHU. McCarthy. Pons. Blah putting on a nice flurry of moves. Sends it back. Evans. .45 remaining here in regulation. score stays the same way. This is going to be the first time that Post has lost 5-0 in a match since 2007. And the first time allowing 5 goals since 2009. Seems like one that Ted Haley and the rest of the coaching staff, nice give and go there. Preuss fires and scores. 6-0. So it is a record-setting day, not in a good way here for the Eagles. Just got word that the last time the men's soccer team at Post was shut out 6-0. You have to go all the way back to 2004, 20 years ago when they played against Bentley. Seems like one for Ted Haley and the rest of the coaching staff. Again, there's a non-conference matchup to just wrap up, toss it away, and get back to the drawing board. An extremely uncharacteristic performance here by a program who's on a unprecedented dominating run. 5-time defending CACC champions. Eyeing their 6th this year. And an offsides is called on Paul Ludwig. Siegel, number 16 in blue, on the turf here, a little shaken up after the play. The coaching staff here for SNHU wanting a foul. 8:15 remaining here in regulation. And the bench is being completely emptied here for SNHU. Cooper Biederbeck, number 26, getting set to come in. Joey Van Buskirk, number 4 in blue, getting set to come back in, or to come in for the first time, pardon me. 7:45 remaining in regulation. It'll be a corner here for SNHU. Total shots for Southern New Hampshire, 5 for Post, 8 shots on goal for the Penmen, 2 for the Eagles. Bends one in towards the box. It sails out of the box, and Delgado will fire one out of play. Kraft and Gonzalez will sub out. No, pardon me, that is not Joey Van Buskirk. Christian O'Hara, number 14, as well as number 26, Cooper Biederbeck. Under 7 minutes remaining here in regulation. A 6-0 lead for SNHU. post. The far post, that is, and the Eagles able to clear it and avoid a 7-0 deficit. 6.5 remaining in regulation. 11 fouls for SNHU, 6 for posts. Excuse me, 7 for posts. Art lost that one to Taylor, the junior defender. 27 in blue to throw in. And it is last touch by SNHU. We're under 6 minutes to play in regulation. Throw in here for the Eagles on the near side. Silva, hounded by O'Hara, and he will send one to the far side of the pitch. Eagles just trying to break the seal open here and get one on the board. Eagles bench and their whole sideline looking a bit deflated. Now, this is one you just forget about. You toss it over your head. You learn from it. When you try and be better next time out. They got a big one coming up against number 1 ranked Franklin Pierce University on Sunday. Lost to them in the round of 16 in the NCAA tournament. Bayard tracks it down. Near corner. Tries to put on the moves on Lay. And Lay hits it out of play. 4:25 remaining in regulation. This will be the first corner of the game here for post. So we got clip there coming in from the corner. Then we're going to foul going against SNHU. 3:45 remaining in regulation. See a free kick. Ludwig, I believe, will take it. Sends it towards the middle. And the header. O'Hara got tackled there by Silva. A nice sliding tackle there by number 18. We're under 3 minutes to play in regulation. Winding this one down. This Eagles squad has seen a lot better days than today. Surprised that Conte is still in the game here. 22 in blue. The defenders had a spectacular day. Silva tries to keep it in play to no avail. See a throw in here for Tatele and the Penmen coming up on 2 minutes remaining here in regulation. That'll be off of Peterbeck. taking a look at what is next up for both of these teams. Eagles, again, they play Franklin Pierce University, number 1 ranked in the nation on Sunday at Franklin Pierce, 6 p.m. That'll start. And for the Penmen, they will play against another CACC opponent. It'll be against Jefferson at Jefferson on Saturday. That one is scheduled to start at noon. Eagles are going to fall to 1-1-1 on the year. The Penmen are going to advance to 2-0 on the year. A shot and a score! The 7th of the game for SNHU. And there is the dagger, the exclamation point. That was Shane Siegel with the goal for SNHU. His first goal of the year, first points. "35 seconds remaining. 6 different Penmen put one into the back of the net here today for SNHU. Zapata put 2 in. Herman put 1 in. Blah put 1 in. Gonzalez with 1, the first one of the game. Siegel and Preuss each with 1 here in the waning minutes of the game. 10-second countdown.
Thanks for coming out to today's game. Our next home game will be Saturday at Women's Lacrosse takes the field at noon here at Memorial Field against Queens College. Coach University, thank you for coming out to today's game. Please back on stage and see you on Saturday.
All right, so that'll do it. The worst loss in program history since 2004. 6 different Penmen put one into the back of the net. One where you're just going to have to wrap it up, forget about it, learn from it, and move on. The 5-time defending champions of the CACC lose 7-0 here today against Southern New Hampshire University. So that'll do it. First time they lose 7-0 in 20 years. That game was against the University of Bridgeport. Eagles moved to 1-1-1 on the year. The Penmen moved to 2-0. For our entire fantastic athletic communications staff here at Post University, I'm Griffin Cass saying so long from Waterbury, Connecticut. Penmen win it, 7-0.